Okay, so I've come back here because I'm a bit of an idiot. Well, we all know I'm a bit of an idiot, but in here we need. I've forgotten already. I'm having one of those days, as you can see. Alright. So in here we have to build more of. That's right, because they're in here. Idiot. Of these now. I reckon because I got one, I'm going to need another 9. Now that equals what our diluted fuel does. However, being turbo fuel, oh, that's what I was going to do. Get the ratio, the compacted coal, because compacted coal uses less coal, makes same power, and I reckon the turbo fuel in the fuel generator is going to use less fuel, make same power. So I'm going to need more fuel generators because I'm making about the same amount of turbo fuel as diluted fuel by the time I get all the compacted coal up and running, so I don't need to make them now. So maybe another 9, that gives me 10, and then I can do the maths, because I want to try and scrounge out what I've got, because I didn't get any from the hub, did I? Which is why I'm going to wait for this other train to come in. Now, as we remember, we went ding. So let's have a look at what we have. Alternate, pure copper ink. It does exist. That's the one. So we just got the alternate plate with plastic. Yeah, you. No. You've got nothing I'm going to need, have you? Oh, we got resin on here. Wire motor. Oh, we do need rubber. I can get rubber there. Well, I've got plenty of room. Quick wire, motor, and wire, and you have none of it. Okay, great. Wrong end, idiot. Am I going to have to go back to the hub again? I might have to do that to-do list, because yeah, one of the things I suppose I could do is run out and do the maths and then run back. We don't really need the power right now, do we? We're a bit lucky that way. Come on. Thank you. So we could do that. Or I could just go back to the hub. I've got to find some more hard drives, but that's that copper one. We get that. Oh. I'll have a look at what else is there, but it's very, very nice to know that copper with water. You are going to stop before, yes, good. And you're going, good. It works. It's a thing. It's real. Thank God for that. Insulated cable, wire, and rubber. We've seen that. We don't want it. Resin. More resin. Why would I want to get more resin? I wouldn't. I'd want the heavy oil residue for fuel. So those vessels. So we now could probably get away. Do we have enough iron? No hard drives. No hard drives. I'm going to go back to the hub. And I reckon, and get this get enough for these. I got quick wire, so that's not a problem. Have I got enough room for what I do? Motors. Oh, that's what I need. Motors. We are going to northeast motors. Signal problem, my ass. Whoops. Yes. Okay, maybe not. Alright guys, I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to get this to-do list organised and set up. I need to get back down there. I need to swing this train around. I will figure it out, because as I keep saying, a well thought out, logical, planned railway system, and you will have no issues ever. Just like we have on here. It works bloody well. Come on, you. It'd be alright if the operator could work as equally well, but the train system, the network, it's so far so good, touch wood. Alright, yes, anyway, back to the subject at hand. I will get organised with my to-do list, and I will meet you back. And the other thing I thought about was, as what I mentioned with the conveyor belt stuff coming in the mast and all that sort of stuff. I want to go right here. Actually, can I turn you on now? I can. Beautiful. That's the plan. No. You're supposed to go this way, you jet train. Nah, it's always going to go the other way, isn't it? I'm always at the back. It's the edge, like I said, the edge operator. That's the line I want to get to. That one over there. Now you don't have motors, because I'm not producing any motors down there at all whatsoever. And you have to go this way, or you will hit that guy. Go this way again. Now we can hop out. Now we can jump in this one, and turn you on. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. See you soon, peeps. We will hopefully then know what turbo fuel ratio we get from our generators, and I'll see if I can make more than the 9 that I've got. Especially now if I'm doing runs, I get this stuff. I might even get enough for 15 or probably even 20, because let's face it, having this kind of material on board is not too bad anyway. We will use it, and I'm going to go and do the I'm a little bit torn now between using my new recipes and fixing up the versatile frame area, and having a look to see what more we can do there, and going and finish. I want to get the cooling systems and stuff, so we're going to go back to where we've been working, get that bauxite down, get that coal down. I've been working on that, as well as this turbo stuff. It was the ammunition being low on ammunition, particularly rifle ammunition, that prompted me to just go and finish it. So we're going to finish that, and then we're going to go back and keep working on our cooling systems and our turbo motors, so we can finally start putting some Mark III miners around the place and really producing some products. So I will do what I've got to do, and for you, it probably won't be too long. Let's see you soon. So we are here. Yep, here we are back at the turbo fuel plant. The sink looks rather small now, doesn't it? I remember when that was a big building and went, oh my god, look how big it is. And I remember when we said the same thing about those manufacturers. And now we build them by the dozens. So I've decided that to make a decree that it shall be that all our turbo fuel, packaged diluted fuel, masks, filters, not masks, all come through and get joined up before the sink, just in case. Well, I think it's a bit better to sink everything just in case. And that's why I've done it. And we are not getting enough fabric. We're not getting enough resin. We're not making enough fuel. Interesting. We're not getting rid of the fuel. That's why we are ready. Oh, look at that. Oh, absolutely marvelous. Alright, so time for our test. Right, so I've put that, that's all plumbed in, that's all good, I've checked it all, everything's going back to the hub as it was. It's just, yep, changed up a bit now for this, the test. No, it should be full. Interesting. Alright, let's turn you on and replace this. Let's just put 100% start with. Insert fuel. Why are we not getting any fuel out of this? That's flowing that way, but this one here is coming down. This one here should be hooked up. Why can't I look at you? You're not getting any fuel, so it's you. You're the problem. You're flowing. You have nothing. You have nothing. Let's get rid of you and see if that fixes you up. Yes, right. Yep. Yay. Alright, now we got fuel. However, that's better. Okay. Power. Hang on a sec, Pete. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so what are we producing? 150 megawatts, which is normal, and we are 4.5 fuel. 4.5 instead of 12. So again, less than half. The compacted fuel was less than half. Power. Compacted coal. Sorry, not compacted fuel. So it was, because, yep, only marginally, ever so slightly less than half, whereas this is actually quite a bit less than half. Not much more than a third. Awesome. Crank you up to 150 to 25 megawatts, correct, and we're using 6.75. Alright, next one. Up we go again. Not 9, so it is excellent. So it seems to be a fairly linear progression like everything else. What's that? 11.25. Okay. Save view. Alright, I'm going to do some maths now and figure out just how many. Why did I save it before? I'm not sure. Right, now I fixed that little issue with our piping. I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'm gonna do some maths. Well, first of all, actually, I'm gonna have a break. Then I'm gonna do some maths, and then we're gonna finish filling all of this with these babies. All right, I will be back very shortly. Hey guys, so I've just noticed something. I did redid a little bit of the pipe work, which I'll show you in a second. But if you have a look, 1844.7 out of 2400, and it's going down. Yet, if you have a look underneath at the pipe, you can clearly see that the pipe is flowing from left to right on the screen. Yet the industrial fluid buffer that pipe is flowing into, oh, finally it is going back up. I was gonna say, because I think we had a leak, as that one wasn't moving. There is no T-junction, no T-junction. It seemed to be disappearing. Now this one has been, this one was filling up. Now, I don't understand why it should feed backwards. Flow goes this way. Do I have to put valves on each of these? Oh, actually, that is a good point. I didn't think I would need one, but I reckon it is possible. Let's rethink this. Where's the middle? Where's the middle? There. Well, at least solve the problem of the leaky system, because that did have me a little bit perplexed, I must admit. Yeah, that doesn't matter, does it? Alright, you can go. You bugger. I know why you're doing that. So I need you. You can go to. Now I have another problem. Get rid of you as well. And we are on auto, so you should be able to do that now. We should be. Look at that. You'll get me the middle, won't you? Beautiful. Cool. Right there. Perfect. You can stay open, by the way. That is not a problem. Not a problem at all. You now. Oh no, get rid of you. Make you one. Yep. You go there. You go. Is that any better? Where you at? You're rising. You're falling. Now I would have thought that they would be balanced, because they are joined at the back on the same level, so, and nothing's going out at the moment.
nothing because that's closed. So I don't understand why they're bouncing back and forth when they're kind of... Well, I suppose this one is getting a bit more of the feed. See, I really want to come in over the top, but I can't. Unless I come right in here somewhere. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, no. So it's got to be how it is. That's fine. And you aren't really doing much. And you aren't really doing much. You guys should be humming along, I would have thought. How can we be short on fuel? Why are you being held up? You got a resin issue. We do have a resin issue. Okay, that's easy enough to fix. There we go. Fixed. Marvelous. Marvelous. Alright, problem solved. I hope. At least, well, for now, anyway. Now you guys should be running your fuel levels back up, should you not? Yeah, so it's got to get rid of this resin. It's going to take a while for that to happen, isn't it? Right, well I was going to turn everything on and just see how much power we're generating here, because by my calculation, which is that pipe that's missing right there, I'm calculating 12,653.65 megawatts out of all these fuel generators, which means that I need to come over to coal miner, switch you off, which means we should now be getting all of our production from in-house. Yep, I reckon we might be. Alright, so let's hook this up. And watch all of these come online. This will be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well, the piping is definitely filling up, which is lovely to see. Total amount of turbo fuel is 271.5825. So under the 300 that the pipe is rated to, so we only need Mark 1 pipe everywhere. And I am actually going to release these guys because I really do want to see this, and then I'm going to switch it all off. Open. Yeah, see, that was pumping before. Alright, there we go. Actually, let's just double check that. Close, close, close. What are you going to do? You're going to settle down? See, you're still moving fluid. Alright, now basically you have stopped. and you're moving fluid because you're emptying what you have in you, which I perfectly get. See, now this one here is moving fluid again at 300 a minute. I reckon this might be in a irresponsible position. Let's move it. Off. Move. You should not be flowing at all. Alright, so you have absolutely nothing. That's better. And you are still flowing this way. 21, 56, 22, you're gaining. Alright, open valve. Power, my pretties, power. You guys are almost running constantly. Now, every single one of these is up to 250%. Except for we have these two over here. This one is at 200. Yep. To save me in power shot, because this one's at 84. So, and then this one's at 151, which cost me a power shot. That's to try and use all the fuel. But we're going to have flow rate issues, aren't we? Even though we're well underneath the 300, 149, 149, yep, you're splitting. Actually, why not make you the number 2? That'll pick it up. There we go. Much better. At least that'll help fill them up anyway, especially while these are flowing. Taking a while to crank on. Oh, this one's... No, that one's not off. I thought maybe I'd switched it off. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's got fuel. So do that. Oh. You guys... Oh, we are almost all running. So my calculation, 12,600 production is somehow over that. Okay. How is that possible? That many of you churning out. That is 375. I know that, so let's just change. Yeah, 12,000. That's what I got. Production's up at 15. Interesting. Capacity's up there as well. I'm not gonna argue the point. But I also know that I don't have the fuel at this point either. And that's, well, see, because that's how I worked it out, right? Is how much they take, and it's 11.25 litres. That's what we've got. Oh, wrong button. Yep. Well, 1,000 litres, whatever. 11.25. And the total amount of turbo fuel we are producing divided by 11.25 gives me how many machines I can run. At the maximum, you times that by 375, which is your maximum wattage. I don't think anything else was hooked up to it. And some have now definitely switched off. Right. Oh well. Anyway, that's done. All of these have got their double. All of these have got their triple slugs. Yep, alright, beautiful. And I know all of these do as well, all the way down to the end. So, we're going to leave it there. Teething issues, but again, it's an incomplete thing, and we all know how difficult this game finds it to maintain equilibrium when you know the figures add up. But then sometimes when you're building a beam and it gives you point, no, it happens. So we know that it happens. And that is what's causing the issues. But providing there's not too many major backups, upsets, like this polymer resin. And I know that it's going to be difficult for one section to clear because of the way I've done the belting. And we're still having stoppage. That'll be why. And I got plenty of masks now too, more than a stack of them. Looks like plastic's starting to get used again too, which is good. Happy about that. Yep, happy about that. Why are we getting fabric? Oh yeah, the fabric should be auto-save. Alright, so the fabric should be disappearing. Come on, into here. What? Oh, alright. Yeah, let's just hook it up. Let's get some rubber back in there. Yes, to you. How much rubber do I have? 42. Might be enough. That's gonna solve the problem. There we go. Alright. Which in turn will use the fabric, which in turn will use the polymer. At least this one now, I'm glad we backed this up because this was always struggling if you remember, and now it should just hum along. So that was kind of a blessing in disguise, that, I think, to be honest. And it's flowing a little bit the same, isn't it? But the fabric's all gone, so it's just the left-hand side. But the Mark III should be well and truly capable of clearing 180, I would imagine, being a 270 belt. What's going on up here then? Because this is where they're coming up to. That was the problem. The entire time, that was the problem, because I do believe that that was a Mark II, and I changed that to a Mark III. I just didn't change that one. We have now, so that should fix that problem. There we go. That's only when it's really backed up, because we saw before that it was running alright. But in order to clear the backup, we need that, don't we? And I should really upgrade these as well, because I know for a fact, unless I already did it, but I'm not sure. So 1, 2, third one, so that must be 15 each. No, 30 each. 30 and 30 is 60. Upgrade that one as well. That is needed, and then that will help clear this. Recommendation: don't make your belts 100% accurate, especially on the out. You will need the, especially if you're going to get a blockage. Speaking of blockage, more coal, please. Otherwise, we're going to back everything up again with it, because we've got no coal. Yeah, we needed that too. Oh well. Ah well. So where are we at with our power? 8,700. Is that because I switched it all off? Pretty much. A little bit going on. Okay. But I would have thought we would have had more megawatts than that available on our whole grid. And I'm pretty sure this is hooked up to the whole grid. It is, which is why I cut it the wrong way. That's why nothing made sense on the... yes, because I just cut off a miner. I didn't cut off the grid. I'm an idiot. Yes, we all know I'm an idiot. So what do you say? So he's still only 10,000 megawatts. So that's telling me that there's something wrong with my coal guys now. There has to be, because if we're hooked up to the mains and we're only producing that, there is something majorly wrong with the coal power. I know you've cut back because you're waiting for coal, ironically enough, which is right there. And in the meantime, because I know that I'm short on coal, so that's 15, 30, 45. I'm going to leave you two on. Nothing, so it doesn't matter. But how much does it take? Because I do want to add it in. Doesn't take coal. Of course it doesn't take coal. Dumbass. 45. What have we got here? Markdowns. 60. And I want to get rid of all my turbo fuel. But I don't have all that much coal either. Because these guys take coal. And they have none. Oh. Yep. Turbo fuel factory, I think, needs to go offline. Back the coal up. So we make filters with it. That means I'm going to run out of resin, and I got it. Back it up. Back it up. I'm going to have a break. I'm going to consider this build done anyway. Obviously there's a little bit of mess to take care of. Oops. Yeah, I think this build is done and dusted. Alright guys, 1 sec. My apologies for that. That was a sudden onset. I am going to have a quick break. Maybe not such that quick a break. Come on, down. Thank you. And I want to see this coal back up. And I'm going to sit here until it does, if I have to. See, resin's now clearing. But I need my coal to do its thing. Where does this there? That is where the spare coal comes out in the, yes it is. So it is getting some down there, but basically I want this to be backed up, and then this to be backed up, and then we'll turn all of that back on again. Alright, so until then, enjoy your weekend. I must admit, it's still a rather satisfactory Saturday. We have accomplished quite a bit. It's very deceptive coming over here because you got to be kind of looking correctly to see. Actually, you were running out of fuel. You were too. I thought we resolved that issue. Obviously not. I'm going to do this until that coal backs up. And while we are here, because I know we will want to, actually, and I will do some maths on these, because yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why we're not feeding enough fuel through. It says we should, so hopefully that's 600 there. But see, we're not making more than 300. We're making less than 300, so this pipe should push it. It's just filling these up before they start getting consumed. Now, I think that's more the problem. So, alright, I will, it has to be right. It can't not be right. 24.13889 times 11.25. 271. Yep. That's 5625. 5625. That's what we're getting. I'm actually going to 23 times 11.25, 258.75, 258.75. Now, I've got one running at 200, which is 9 litres, so 258.75, 258.75 plus 9. Alright, 267.75 plus 267.75, 267.75, 267.75, 3.81, 267.75, 3.81, 271.56. We're making 271.56.25. So we are actually making more fuel by 0.0025 than we are using, theoretically, I think. Yep, 3.81. 3.81. Yep. So in theory it should run, and run fine. Otherwise I'm just going to have to go around and delete all the power lines. I mean, they used to fill up when you turned them off. They needed power connection, but they'd fill up. Now they don't even fill up. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll sort this out, and then we're going to go and look at finally making, because my ammunition's quite, if I get the right button, ammunition's looking not too bad. We've got some stuff to get rid of, which is easy enough. As soon as I get back to that train station, I'll dump it all into one of the collection bins. And we'll go back to the hub. So yeah, I got 2 lots of mask filters, which is great, and some other stuff. Down to just 10 power shards. So maybe we do need to start collecting slugs again. And we have all this off. Let's back this up. That's positive. That's very positive. That means, not you guys, that means some of you lot are full. Yep, look at that. Chock-a-block full. You're gonna keep, mate, but even you're full. Perfect. Compacted coal, where are you running out to? Oh, you're still going out. Coal. 13, 16. Alright. Time to turn these babies back on. You guys are on, aren't you? Just let me double check. Yep. Now I can turn half of these on, so I think we'll just turn the front fuel on. We don't need a whole lot of turbo fuel at the moment. It'd be nice. I'm not gonna go and turn each one off individually, you get stuffed. Alright. Thanks guys. We will return. I'm gonna leave those middle ones off. I think that'll be enough. That'll give us some resin, some fuel. That's the point. Resin. We need resin. 2 and 3 and over half. Okay. Compacted coal. Coal and sulfur is our nemesis at the moment until we get Mark 3 miners. So we need to work on that. Turbo motors. We need our turbo motors, which need cooling systems. So that is where I'm going to go. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This way. Back to the train and turbo motor time. See you guys. Slug. Get it. Yeah. Bring it on, you little shits. Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, they did some damage, didn't they? Fortunately, they will not follow. And I just really can't be bothered getting the protein by shooting them. They're not really an issue, to be honest. Not those ones anyway. And we've got room for 3 more things, so... all the animals so far, apart from the jumpy ones, can stay safe, I think. Oh yeah, we stopped making packaged turbo, but that's fine. We don't need packaged turbo fuel. We've got plenty. We've done our research. Can't use it in the jetpack, so what's the point? All right, all right, all right, guys. Yes, turbo motors, cooling systems, and onwards to thermal propulsion rockets, which will need fused modular frames, which I know I'm already making. So that is good news. So on that positive note, that should hopefully encourage you and help towards you having a positive weekend. Yeah, see yous.